Matt Panto back here on GoLeopards.com inside Kirby Sports Center, where the Lafayette men's basketball team had a fantastic win over Holy Cross on Wednesday evening, and now they turn their attention to a game that's simply known as the rivalry. And we look to assistant coach Pat Doherty to give us a little bit of a scouting report of the Mountain Hawks. And before we do that, let's take a look at the game notes for Sunday's game. Lafayette comes into the game 9-12 overall, 2-2 in the Patriot League. Wednesday night, Bryce Scott had a great night. 16 points, 4 assists. Those 4 assists were a career high against Holy Cross. The Leopards are 8-2 when they lead at halftime, and 8-2 here in the friendly confines of Kirby Sports Center. Lehigh having a great season themselves, 14-4 overall, 4-0 in the Patriot League, coming off a win at Bucknell. And actively, Gabe Knutson is the leading scorer and rebounder, 13.6 points per game, 4.5 rebounds per game, and certainly a great test for you guys, Pat, going over there to Bethlehem, but it doesn't get much better than the rivalry itself.
No, it's always a fun game to be a part of, even when the teams aren't having great years. It's always a competitive game, and the guys are always really excited for it. This year, Lehigh right now is the class of the league. They've established, certainly in their win last night over Bucknell, that they're the bar. And our guys are really excited for an opportunity to test ourselves against a team that's playing as well as they are.
Offense had a lot of good looks against a stingy Holy Cross defense last night. Holy Cross's defense doesn't allow you to get into gaps. I thought you guys still had a pretty good offensive night. How do you transition that, and some keys over at Lehigh on Sunday?
Well, we really shared the ball last night, more so than we have, I would say, in the past couple games. And when we reverse the ball and guys get into gaps and make plays for other guys, we're pretty good. Now Lehigh is as active, in the half court defensively as anybody in our league by far. They're athletic, they're quick, they swarm post touches, they swarm drives. They make it really, really hard. And because of their quickness and their athleticism, they can do a little more to pressure, and they're certainly going to pressure us on Sunday. That's how they play. We have to continue to share the ball, be strong with the ball, because when we take care of the ball and don't turn it over, we've shown that we can be pretty efficient offensively and score the ball. So that'll be a huge key.
Obviously, a couple other keys you just talked about a little bit. Back-to-back games with only 6 turnovers. Does that lead to your shot selection? Is that maybe another key?
It is a key. I mean, it's huge for us because when we turn the ball over, it affects every aspect of our game. You're giving up transition buckets. You're giving up open shots. It'll be a huge key for us against Lehigh because one of the things about them is they are so, I guess, potent is the word. I mean, they can get out and score 12, 14, 16 points like that if you start turning it over, if you have mental lapses defensively. So we have to really limit those big runs. And, the most effective way we can do that is to take care of the ball, really be strong with the ball, value the ball, and make sure we're getting good shots, not hurried shots, not rush shots, but good shots, and control the pace of the game that way.
On the defensive side of the ball, with CJ out, they've really had more of a balanced attack on their offense. So some keys to the defensive side of the ball for the Leopards.
Well, they have terrific players. I mean, you don't win 14 games and be undefeated in the league without really good players. Gabe Knutson, Holden Griner, Mackie McKnight. I mean, those are some of the top players in the league right now, for sure. So you can't key in on any one guy, and we're not going to talk about any one Mountain Hawk as, the guy we have to stop. We have to be solid defensively as a unit, and I think we really were last night for most of the game. We had a lapse towards the end of the first half where we lost, Phil Beans for some shots, but I thought we really did a good job of playing as a unit, trusting each other, which is something Coach O'Hanlon's been talking a lot about. And if we can continue to do that and really execute our rotations and be solid, we'll have a chance to guard them. But it's going to be about us and, continuing to build on the success defensively that we had last night.
Good luck. Congratulations one more time on the win last night, and good luck over there on Sunday.
All right. Thanks, Matt.
Matt Panto with the assistant coach for Lafayette men's basketball team, Pat Doherty. A reminder, Sunday is a national TV game on CBS Sports Network. You can listen to the game with Dick Hammer on the Lafayette Sports Network and GoLeopards.com, but the only way to watch it is on CBS Sports Network. Noon on Sunday as Lafayette renews its rivalry with Lehigh. Matt Panto for GoLeopards.com.